Gotta love the All-Star festivities. Always a great show. We'll be back to get this thing started after this. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show brings you the MLB All-Star Game. It's the National League All-Stars taking on the American League All-Stars. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singy, always special when we get together to call the All-Star Game.
Well, we've done a lot of these together, and sometimes you come in and think, ho-hum, another year. But once you look and you see these All-Star players, their uniforms on, them interacting with one another, you realize just how special it is. It's going to be a great one tonight.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go. And today's starter, Bailey Ober.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
This is Corbin Carroll.
Leading up for the National League, the right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers.
That's the ball.
Just missed. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
One ball, one strike.
Gonna count 1-2.
1-2.
And he grounds one to the right side. Fires over to Guerrero. One out in the top of the first.
Batting second, from the Milwaukee Brewers,
Here's Yelich at the dish.
Christian Yelich.
Fought off foul. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses. 0-2.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
Hit in the air, left field. Alvarez in position. 2 down.
Batting third, from the Atlanta Braves,
Ronald Acuna Jr. is up.
designated
He's
hitter,
someone who grew up playing
Ronald
baseball with his friend
Acuna
Singy. His school is
Jr.
next door to the only baseball field in his hometown.
Yeah, and that made it easy to jump the fence and play games after class, which is exactly what they did. School started at 7, but the moment it was over, it was time for baseball. Ronald would play until his mom yelled for him to come home for dinner.
Ripped, but it curls foul. 2 out, space is empty. And now 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
No swing. Two down, nobody on. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Middle of the first, no score after a half inning. Back in Arlington, and towing the slab in this one, Brandon Woodruff. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Kicks and deals. That one ripped, but foul. him swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
And first offering is fouled off. Just missed. 1 out, bases empty. And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That misses the zone. And now 3 balls and a strike. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
In the air, left field. Martinez racing over to make the catch.
Batting third. From the Houston Astros. No left
2
fielder.
outs, bases empty.
Yordan.
Stepping in, Yordan Alvarez. Center field. Martinez sizing this one up. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. End of 1, and we're still scoreless. Back at Globe Life Field. Here's some real power at the plate. J.D. Martinez.
J.D.
Oh, Boog, he consistently hits the ball hard. His exit velocity and barrel rate near the tops in the league.
Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
The pitch. And that's outside. 2-1. Swing and a miss.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
The punch out there. 1 out.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Here's Mookie now. Right through there for a strike. Second inning here, no score. And that one fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering is down low. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Foul ball. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Tucker settles under it and makes the catch, and that'll do it. So they make short work of him there. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
And the right-hander deals. Down the left field line, could be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. And he's got a leadoff double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
So now it's Corey Seager. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And it drops in. The throw in. And he's in there. A run comes in the play.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Belsingi, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors. That's outside, and the count is 2-0.
I can only imagine the comfort level of being in the ballpark for those kids who are fortunate enough to have a dad that played in the big leagues. Them being on the baseball field, for some it's pressure. For them, they feel that they are right at home.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And that one fouled off. Check swing, but he went too far. 3-2 now. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
And the 1-0. That one ripped. That ball's carrying. Caught just shy of the wall.
Well, off the bat, I thought for sure it had enough to get out of here, but that wind's kind of blowing in from left, and I think that's what made the difference.
Here's Adley Rutschman. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. And strike one to the catcher.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
2 outs. On the ground, right side. Out number 3. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's an early 1-0 lead. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Pablo Lopez.
Pablo Lopez.
And now it's the polar
Leading
bear,
off
Pete
for the
Alonso.
National League,
Big time
the
power.
first baseman, Pete
The
Alonso.
line to kick the pitch.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
And Pablo Lopez will deliver. Fouls it off, still 1-2. The wind of the pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And the righty deals. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The pitch. And another ball.
2-2.
Got him looking. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
That was a pretty fun at bat right there, but you kind of hate to see a long battle like that end on a questionable call. I think he was right in letting it go. Frustrating result after he fought so hard at the plate.
Ketel Marte stands in now and watches strike 1. Lopez, an all-star a season ago, 28 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. A massive home run. It's 1-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now Luis Campusano just missed.
Ball. 1-0.
One down, base is empty. That one fouled off. And there's a ball. One out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That misses, and the count is 3-1. And there's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll, grounded out his first time. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. There goes the runner. Pulls that one foul. Left-hand batter waits. And now 2-1. There's the strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Next one is off the plate, and the count is filled up.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Base hit, left center field. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Now batting, center fielder.
Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
First and second, one out. Down the number 2 hitter, Christian Yelich. Ball one there.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Tied up here in the early going. On the ground to second, might be 2. Oh, the throw is wild. Headed for the plate. And in comes the runner from second to score. A big mistake there.
Second baseman definitely have some pretty tough throws to make when they're trying to feed the shortstop at second for a double play turn because of the angles and difficult footwork. So it's always a difficult play, but one that needs to be made. When your pitcher gets you that ground ball that can be a double play, it's a killer when you can't get at least one out of it.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Stepping in the long ball threat, Ronald Acuna Jr. Acuna in 2023 with about as impressive a power-speed combination season as we have ever seen. Now one missed. The Braves always liked Acuna, but consider for a second he was signed for $100,000 in 2014 out of Venezuela. So they liked him, but he wasn't some monster prospect. He ended up growing into one of the top young prospects in all of baseball. The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Two on, 1 out. Ground ball to the right side. And that chance handled. On to first. Out number 2, and another run comes in. Here is J.D. Martinez. Singy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Fastball for a strike.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
1-1.
The pitch. That to right. Tucker hauls it in to end the inning. They get 3 runs on 2 hits, 1 a solo homer. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. National Leaguer is out in front, 3-1. Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Zach Wheeler.
Zach Wheeler.
Here is Marcus Semien.
For the American League. The second
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
Righty delivers. And there's a foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. That misses the zone. 1-2 the count. That one lifted to left. Martinez has a beat on it. And there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Bichette, batting with one down, takes a strike. That's ripped to right down the line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Throws to second. And he's got a double.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Man at second with one away. Here's Kyle Tucker. Fly to left his first time. Hit in the air, center field. Yelich should have it. And there's two down.
The left fielder, number 44, Yordan Alvarez.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. He's 0 for 1. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
Man on second, two down. That's hard hit on the line. Carroll tracks it down for the out. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. 3 innings complete. The NL leads it 3-1. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the fourth, Nathan Eovaldi.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's Mookie to hit. Struck out swinging his first time.
And a shortstop, Mookie Betts.
And the pitch. And that's in for a strike. Betts chasing that time.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
The shortstop takes the ball. That one just misses.
It's a good take.
2-2.
Next one is off the plate. Full count now. Turns and fires to Betts. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Bounce to the right side. And Betts is set down.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
Riley.
Here's Austin Riley. Flied to right his first time. Swinging a foul straight back. The wind of the pitch. And
That's the ball.
downstairs.
That's down.
Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Wouldn't
Ball,
chase that
that's low.
time. One down, base is empty. To the right side, Simeon. To first,
That's it.
2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Up next for the National League, the first baseman, Pete.
2 outs, base is empty.
Alonso.
Here's Pete Alonso. Caught looking his first time up. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And that's too high.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
2 outs. Goes down looking. Nothing doing there for the National League as the lead remains 3-1. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Max Fried.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Leading
It's
up
Aaron
for the
Judge now.
American League,
A double
The center
and a run
fielder,
scored his first
Aaron
time up
Judge.
as the lefty gets to work. There's the strike at the knees.
0-1.
Good eye right there. That misses the zone, and a count 2-1. And that one pulled foul. Here's a 2-2. Judge rips that one. Yelich on the move. He's got it, and there's one down.
Every day during batting practice, these
shortstop.
outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Now it's Corey Seager. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game.
That's the ball.
Up and in, ball 1.
1-0.
And that's
2-0.
outside.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
Next
That's
offering
down.
is
That's
down
the ball.
low. And now 3-0. And a foul ball.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Way out front for strike 2.
Gonna really need to
One count.
hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And here it comes. Stays alive. The lefty fires. And that's ball
That's
four.
ball four.
That's a great
Next
at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
One down. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Little chopper rolls foul. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. That's towards center. Makes the catch.
Third baseman number 2, Alex Bregman.
Now it's Alex Bregman. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. First
Ball.
pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
At the belt and fires. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Seager off of first with 2 away. In the air, right field. Carroll moving under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. On to the top of the 5th we go. The NL is on top, 3-1. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Shane Bieber.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's Ketel Marte. He's already homered in this game. And a pitch. Late on that fastball. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jordan Romano appears to be getting loose. Anderson warming up as well. That's out to center field. They get the out on Marte. 1 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Luis
Campusano now at the plate. He walked and came around to score his first time up. And a strike on the outside edge.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
And that's a little high.
That's the ball. 1-1.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And now the lineup turns over with 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. That's a laser base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
The batter.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Now it's Christian Yelich. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck, right field. Drops in for a hit, couldn't run it down. Tucker hustles to get it in. Stop sign goes up at third, and the bases are loaded.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Here's Acuna now. Golden opportunity right here. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That one is absolutely belted. Base hit, 1 run in already. The relay to the plate, save. It's 5-1.
Well, a huge 2 RBI swing of the bat right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. J.D. Martinez digs in now. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Yelich, the runner at third. Acuna at first, 1 gone. Next offering upstairs. And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
2-1 now. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score, and we're in the top of the 5th. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
1 out, bases loaded. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Mookie Betts. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. Towards first. Off balance feet. There's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. National Leaguer is out in front. 5-1. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, Jordan Montgomery.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Jordan Montgomery.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Adley Rutschman.
The catcher, Adley Rutschman.
And a pitch. And a ground ball to first. And a base hit.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Now it's Marcus Semien. And first offering is fouled off. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Runner at first with no outs here. Ground ball could be 2. Underhanded to second. Over to Alonso. Double play.
He's so good at coming across the bag and snagging it with the bare hand to throw. I like the flair that he brings day in and day out.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. 1 for 2. That one's in there. Strike 1.
0-1.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering way off the plate. Smoked on the ground to second. In plenty of time to first. Gets him easily, ends the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete. The NL leads it 5-1. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, John Means. And he has some nasty breaking stuff. Austin Riley getting ready to hit.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And he deals. Means
That's the ball.
a former All-Star, 30 years old now, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a foul straight back. And a pitch. Ripped towards third. Tosses to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Now batting, first baseman, Pete.
And here's the first baseman, Pete Alonso, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso.
1 ball, no strike.
First pitch, not close. Fastball for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. And a base hit right there.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
There's a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Alonso stands at first with 1 out. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Just missed. Runner on the move. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That one gets down for a hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
So they're at the corners now. And now, Luis Campusano. First pitch misses. And that one clips the corner.
1-1.
Headed down the line. Tucker really on his horse for it. Pulls it in on the run. And there's 2 down.
The right fielder, number 7,
Corbin Carroll, the next to hit. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, he
No
threw
ball,
that
one
fastball
strike.
right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set?
There's a swing and a drive. Tattooed and gone. He'll touch them all. It's 8-1. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive.
Jose Leclerc gets the ball now.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
So 2 down, and now it's Christian Yelich. 1 for 3. Pitch is in there. That's strike 1. Swings through that one.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
2 down, nobody on. That missed by a lot. And the count 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
2 outs. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hard hit, right side. Simeon toss over to first. Yelich out on the play. And that's the 3rd out. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now 8-1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Merrill Kelly.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
And now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
The right fielder.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
And the 0-1. On the corner for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Kevin Ginkel up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Diaz getting cranked up as well. Kicks and fires. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Right-handed reliever.
No, that's down. Ball.
Lifted in the air out to left. Martinez right there to make the grab. And there's 1 down.
The left fielder, number 44.
Here's Yordan Alvarez.
Alvarez.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Down, base is empty. Outside.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Swings through that one out in front that time. Now all even up. Fights it off. You'll see another. Just misses the mark outside the zone. And he walked him.
Take it, base.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Man at first with one gone. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Just missed.
Low. Ball.
Man at first, one away. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The pitch. Just off the outside corner. And the count is even 2-2. Righty to the plate. Hit hard, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
The batter, number 5. Shortstop.
Seager stands in now.
Seager.
And that's in there for strike one. Kicks and deals. He swings and fouls one off. The pitch. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Now batting, first base.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will hit next.
Jr.
Right through there for a strike. Pitch misses. Now 1-2. Alvarez at third. Judge on at first with 2 down. Up and in, and it's 2-2.
2-2.
Wouldn't chase that time. Alex Bregman up next for the American League. Three-2 now. And they'll do it again. Struck him out looking.
Couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
Back now, top 7, and they'll go with a pinch hitter to lead it off. Adam Duvall. Here comes a pitch. Hard ground ball, base knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Torey Lovullo making a move for a new bat. Wilson Contreras. A runner at first for him, nobody out. Bella finds a corner, and that is strike one. Nobody out, runner at first. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Jordan Romano up and loosening in the pen. Anderson also throwing.
Ball.
The pitch. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
And first offering is fouled off. Good eye in that spot.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And down on strikes he goes. 2 away.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
And first offering is fouled off. And ball 1. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1-2 to count.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And
No,
another ball.
That's a ball. 2-2.
Two outs. In the air on the infield. Bregman settles under it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. So 1 hit is all they get midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. The NL leads this one 8-1. So remaining in the game defensively, Wilson Contreras. He'll be the new left fielder after entering the game as a pinch hitter. Also into the ball game, Thairo Estrada. He's in at shortstop.
Estrada.
Also entering the game, number 19. He's the new third baseman. Camilo Doval gets the call from the pen.
Number 75, Camilo Doval.
And now it's Alex Bregman. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
Bregman.
And the pitch. That's
the ball.
inside. 1-0.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
To third. And that one handled. One up, one
That's
down.
Now batting, the catcher, Adley.
And now here is Adley Rutschman. And this is a guy that doesn't just impact the game defensively. They count on him to deliver offense.
He's the first guy at the ballpark. He's got to study opposing hitters. He's got to get familiar with his starting pitcher for that night. And he's getting in the cage to take his swings. That's a whole lot, and so many times goes unnoticed.
And the righty deals. Gets a piece and stays alive. In the air out to center. Yelich should have it. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Up next for the American League, the second baseman, Marcus.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. Just missed.
He was looking for some firewood right there. I tell you what, if you're not out in front, swing at that pitch, you'll be looking for a new bat.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Good eye right there. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Smash to the left side. They get the force. What a play. Inning over. This one pretty well decided at this point. We look ahead to inning number 8. The NL is on top 8-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Clay Holmes. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And here is Pete Alonso.
The first baseman, Pete Alonso.
And he deals. And a good eye there.
Down. Ball.
Two balls, no strikes to count. Just missed. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
And a 4-pitch walk.
Ball 4. Take your base.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
So, man aboard, an outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. And that one hammered. That's going back. Back some more. That'll make it out of here. That was blasted to the moon. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 10-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Here's the catcher, Luis Campusano. First
Ball.
pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strikes.
And the right-hander deals the other way, and it stays fair.
That can be a really tough pitch to handle, a front door breaking ball, but he did a great job staying in there, keeping that front shoulder closed. He didn't spin off the ball and hook it foul, which happens so many times.
Bell.
Fought off foul. Right-hander kicks, deals.
That missed. That's the
Just
ball.
missed.
With the big bats coming
1 ball, 1
up and a
strike.
home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
The 1-1. That clips the corner. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, when you commit to throwing an
Now
inside
batting,
fastball
center
to your
fielder,
glove side across the
Diaz.
strike zone, especially with
hitting for
2
the
strikes,
National
if you're
League.
going to miss, you want to
Number
miss
12,
off the plate in.
Kyle.
Do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
It's 0-1.
Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
Let's see if
0-2.
he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
The 0-2. Check
Did he go?
swing. Now an appeal to third. He did not go around. 2 runs across in the inning, and we're in the top of the 8th. And
Ball.
another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Two now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench.
Number 15.
Yan Gomes.
And he's a right-handed bat, but he handles same-side matchups pretty well, so should give him a good at-bat right here.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
0-1.
And a pitch. And that
That's
one's
low,
a
that's
little
low.
bit low. And now it's even 1-1. Yan Gomes waits. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. That completes the strikeout inning over. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 10-1. Staying in the game on defense, Josh Bell. He'll be the new right fielder after entering as a pinch hitter. Also into the ball game, Kyle Schwarber. And, man, they're asking a lot of him to play completely out of position. Tanner Scott taking over on the mound.
Well, he hasn't pitched in a while, coming on here after 5 days rest, so he should be rested, but we'll see if he has any rust to shake off.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Josh Naylor.
Number 22, Josh Naylor.
And a pitch. Late on that fastball.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Up the middle, Marte. Slings to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Impressive backhand stop, but he had a little trouble getting rid of it and had to take that extra step, which could have cost him. But good job to make sure he got a good handle on it, and he got off a good, strong throw to still get the out.
So now a pinch hitter, J.D. Davis. Looking to start something with 1 gone.
Davis.
There's a strike. Line drive, caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Yuri Ruiz. Trying to get something going for him with 2 away. Right through there for a strike. Two down, nobody on. And now it's even up. And another ball. In the air, left side. Contreras settles underneath it, drops into the glove, and that ends the inning. So remaining in the game defensively, Josh Naylor. He'll be the new right fielder after entering as a pinch hitter. Also entering the game, J.D. Davis. He'll be out in left field. Also into the ball game, Yuri Ruiz. He'll be patrolling center field. So Josh Hader gets the call to the mound.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Pinch hitter coming on, Orlando Arcia.
Number 5, Orlando Arcia.
And a pitch. Outside low, ball 1. So now the hard-throwing left-hander Josh Hader on the hill. And when you look at the start of Hader's career, pretty incredible. Arguably one of the top beginnings to a career for any reliever in history. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 1. Hader at times can have some trouble with command, but it's that fastball slider combo That is so impressive.
Yeah.
Gets him to chase after that one.
1-2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
I'd love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
That's to third. Bregman fires across the diamond, and a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jarrett.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Francisco Lindor looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. Two outs. And there's a ball. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Guerrero drifts towards it, and that's a foul ball. Breaking ball inside, and the count's even at 2. And that one a little bit high.
Count's full.
And now the lefty. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Two down, nobody on. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 11-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. It's so tough to come in as a pinch hitter and have success. I mean, you really have to keep yourself locked into the game and ready at any time. So it's always impressive to me when someone jumps in there and hits it out. It's a huge lift for your ball club as well.
2 outs, nobody on. Now, Pete Alonso. Hot shot to third. Bregman to first, and the inning is over. Staying in the game on defense, Orlando Arcia. He'll be the new left fielder after entering the game as a pinch hitter. Also entering the game, Ezequiel Tovar. He's in at shortstop. Also into the ball game, Francisco Lindor. He's the new third baseman. Alexis Diaz comes on now.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
So now a pinch hitter, Jorge Polanco.
Well, plenty of work to do on offense, so they're just looking for any kind of spark here.
The pitch. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Arcia makes the grab, and there's one away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Vladimir.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Logan O'Hoppe, 1 out, the base is empty for him. And first offering is fouled off. And a foul ball. Base is empty, one away here in the last half of inning number 9. That one the other way. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Nothing you can do about
Third
those as a
baseman,
hitter.
number
Even
2.
though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
So it's their last chance in this one. Alex Bregman now at the plate. First pitch misses. Foul ball there.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
At the belt and fires. Good eye right there. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the National League All-Stars take this one in a blowout.
Clearly the bats came to play today, and the pitching and defense as well. We saw some outstanding plays, great performances all the way around. Just 1 run allowed. They never gave the other side a chance.
An 11-1 final. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious National League All-Stars, 11 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 6 runners on base. For the home team, 1 run on 6 hits, 1 error. They left 6 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 22 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.